Did you know you can decrease your stress level and improve your happiness by learning better time management skills? Most college students today are overwhelmed. Many have to work to provide for themselves financially. According to Balancing Act Tips for College Students to Best Manage Their Time, Emily Driscoll, a reporter for Fox Business, reports that 71% of undergraduates were working in 2011. Of that number, 20% worked 35 hours a week or more. Balancing school, work, and social responsibilities can be overwhelming without the proper time management skills. I personally have experienced the stress that comes from improper time management. In the past, I often found myself overcommitted because it was hard to say no. No to being my daughter's Girl Scout troop leader, no to teaching children's church, no to the teacher who always calls me when she needs a substitute, even though I know I have 3 major class assignments due this week. Add perfectionism to the mix, and I often found myself overwhelmed and ready to pull my hair out. I missed quality time with my family because I worried so much about my schoolwork, and I found myself performing below my potential on other tasks because I didn't place enough importance on them. I would lose sleep because I procrastinated on my schoolwork and had to stay up the night before and finish it. I found myself stressed and disappointed in my overall performance. I often found myself procrastinating because I didn't have proper time management. As a full-time college student, I'm not alone. In Overcoming Procrastination, published by the Counseling Services at the University at Buffalo, it's reported that 90% of college students procrastinate. Of that number, 25% become chronic procrastinators. I found a few tips that have helped me learn to manage my time better, and today I would like to share those with you so that you can decrease your stress levels and improve your happiness. The first and most important tip that I can share with you is to create and keep a calendar. It can be a simple task-oriented calendar where you simply write the tasks down that you need to accomplish that day, or it can be a more detailed time-oriented calendar where you assign time slots to each task that you need to accomplish. Either can be effective as long as they're balanced and you make a commitment to keep them. One tip that I found difficult was learning to say no. Saying yes to every task can make you overcommitted and stressed. The article Stress and Time Management, published by Palo Alto Medical Foundation, suggests that you say no to tasks that you feel pressure to do and that aren't important to you. It also points out that you're more likely to procrastinate and get stressed out on tasks that are not important, and more likely to complete and find fulfillment in the tasks that are important to you. Saying no can help decrease your stress and help you find more fulfillment in those tasks that you do decide to finish. I also had to work hard at learning to leave perfectionism behind. In his article for WebMD titled 6 Tips for Better Time Management, John Casey lists "do not be a perfectionist" as one of his tips. He also defines perfectionism as a type of procrastination. It can keep you from completing tasks because you focus too much on the details, or from submitting your assignments because you're afraid of failure. Remember, perfectionism is unobtainable and unrealistic. Instead, focus on using your time wisely and doing your absolute best under your current circumstances. The final tip that I would like to give to you concerns priorities. Most people will tell you that your schoolwork should be your top priority. In fact, Kelsey Lucier, a blogger for U.S. News and World Report, makes that same emphasis in her article, Learn to Manage Your Time in College. However, she also emphasizes the importance of setting aside some personal time because you cannot be expected to do your schoolwork all day, every day. This is where I had trouble. I placed too much importance on the multiple tasks that I'd agreed to do and forgot to take time to do things that I enjoyed. The main point is that your schoolwork should be first when you make your calendar. Put your school deadlines and assignments on your calendar first. Then you should make sure that you budget time to do things that you enjoy to do in between your class deadlines. Balancing your priorities can help decrease stress and balance your calendar. Though 8 minutes is not enough time to discuss all the tips out there for effective time management, today I hope that I've inspired you to try a few for yourself so that you can decrease your stress and increase your happiness. Consider using the tips that I've suggested today, or research other helpful tips on your own. Because everyone is unique, you may find different tips that work better for you. Try some for yourself and see just how much you can decrease your stress and improve your happiness. But I think it went off. I hope it didn't die.
All right.